Alright, mic check, test 1, 2. Bar is looking good. We have pasty white guy recognition software online, as well as some Grim Dawn. Alright, feed is looking good. I can close that. Welcome everyone to another episode of Muckluck Streams with your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Muckluck. Diving right back into it, our Ritualist, which almost died yesterday in my sleep-deprived state. Yo, I've watched the clip from that near-death so many times, and it was like, this little goblin guy hit me, and this ice ball hit my pet, which splashed on me and froze me, and then like the big Baraka guy hit me with like this roundhouse blade punch thing, and like all three hit at the same moment, and it was like... Like, if I had not had my aura turned on for extra health, I would have died. Would have been character deleted right then and there. Last night at the end of the stream, we put on the Mythical Corruptor set, so this will be our first time using this stuff. Resistances are okay. Primal Spirit with this set on is level 19. Hobbit, you made me laugh while I was trying to get the stream set up. Hello, Hobbit. Hello, Stinky. How you doing? Let's see. I'm gonna need a few more potions of clarity tonight. Let's get some more of those out of the stash before I run away from town. I played a lot of Pathfinder Kingmaker today. This is the last of them. The whole... Yeah, I apparently got on my one other hardcore character, I came across the whole mythical set, and I had it set in there. I mean, it's a blue set, not a purple, and it does have a slight focus on skeletons and bone harvest, but it's alright. Like, I'm not wearing it for the set bonuses, I'm wearing... Wow, look, there's a scroll bar on this item. Just the individual pieces were huge upgrades. And I have to get in the habit of using... Grasping Roots. Grasping Vines, because Grasping Vines can proc the set bonus, which gives 150% to pet damage, 20% to pet crit, for 8 seconds with an 8-second skill recharge. It does still have quite a few bugs. I had one where I walk into this room and there's this cage, like a prison cell cage in the middle of the room, and you're not meant to be able to walk into it. And I walked around the cage to pick up a treasure, to loot a treasure chest, then walked back around and left the room. And then I was like, where's Amira, who's a member of my party? And I'm looking around and I move the camera back up there, and she had like clipped into the cage and she couldn't get out. And I had to reload the game, which I hadn't saved in like 10 minutes, so I had to replay like 10 minutes worth of the game, which was really frustrating, because she had like fallen in through the world into this room that you're not supposed to be in and couldn't get out of it. Oh man, there was also, what else was there? There's this one side character, the Inquisitor lady with the scythe. She hated me at the beginning of the game, and I ended up, she joined my rival, she joined the Gary to my Ash, and ran off, and later on I saved her, and she's like, alright, I'll meet you in town. Fine. So she disappears, and then later I see a message like, she has died. And I was like, what? And I look around, and she had gotten in combat, like she was actually walking to town, like a Skyrim character, and gotten in combat with some giant spiders and gotten killed by them. And I'm like, that's stupid. Why didn't she just like teleport to town? Like... So then I kill the spiders, and then to my shock, she stands up. And I talk to her, and it's as if, it's like, it's playing the text as if I had just rescued her like 6 rooms prior. And I was like, this is really weird. However, when I closed the game to get ready for the stream, I got my Steam started downloading a patch. And I was reading the notes, and one of the things they fixed was the ability to make custom characters. So tomorrow, one of the first things I'm doing is making a few custom characters to replace some members of my party. This has taken some practice, getting used to spamming Grasping Vines, Wendigo Totem, and Wind Devil, and Blight Fiend, and Primal Spirit. It's just not a habit I got. Oh, and I gotta do, what is this thing? Call of the Grave when that's up. I forgot about that. Got like 6 buttons now, or 7 that I'm hitting on cooldown. Wow, in a little 5-foot area, I got 3 blues. Rip story characters, yeah. So they took like, any character in Pathfinder has archetypes. Think of it like a subclass if you're not familiar with Pathfinder. What are some examples? Like, taking the Alchemist character as an example, one of his subtypes is Grenadier, which is an alchemist that specializes in grenades. Okay? Like, that's an example. Another is like the Vivisectionist, and he specializes in anatomy. Basically, he can do criticals and sneak attacks a lot. He's almost like a rogue that knows alchemy. But they only picked like 4, and I understand it from a programming standpoint, they picked like 4 archetypes for each class and included those in the computer game. And I was looking through all the archetypes to see what they got, and to my surprise, there was like a sorcerer, which is kind of like a wizard, and then there was a Sylvan sorcerer, which came with an animal companion. I was like, okay, that's cool. There was a barbarian called a Mad Dog, which I do remember seeing in the paper version. I just never played it. And the Mad Dog is basically like a almost feral human, and they come with an animal companion, but it has to be a wolf. And like they both fight tooth and nail. Like that guy from Naruto that fought with his dog, but would like give himself claws and stuff. It's like that, but a barbarian raged out, roided version. So I was like, oh man, I would love to fire the barbarian in my party and hire a Mad Dog custom character. Just to have more pets in the party. Also, I finally found out when I need rations. I was telling you guys that, like, you know, I've said before my qualms with Pillars of Eternity, and if anybody hasn't heard that speech, you can let me know, otherwise I'll assume you've heard it. And I was like, man, as long as you got nature lore skill in this game, you never run out of food, because your guys just go hunt for food. But I found out when you do, and that's if you are making camp indoors. If you make camp in a dungeon, you actually use your rations and you don't hunt anything. So that's when you use up what you've got, and you have to go back outside after a couple of camps. Similar to the camping log thing. But in Pillars, you always had to do that, even if you were camping like right outside town or something, which is when it sucked. Do you still dislike Pillars? Like I said, on 2 separate occasions I tried to play it. Both times I got like 10 hours in, and then I just gave up in frustration. So at this time, I'm still frustrated at it. When there's like a lull in the games that I want to play, maybe I'll try it again. I don't know, but it was a lot of walking back and forth to town because of that stupid camping log thing. A lot of the stuff in that game was cool. Like, the character customization was on point. You could do a lot with it. And that was awesome. I liked that. It's just, oh, I can't go that way. Oh, no shrine. There's a shrine here on normal and elite mode. Yo, hold on. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7 right. Yeah, I'm trying and failing to use 6 skills on cooldown. Wendigo Totem, Blight Fiend, Grasping Vines, Call of the Grave, Dirt Devil, Primal Spirit. I need the Rift macro system right now. The macro system in the game Rift, you could put a whole bunch of skills that had cooldowns on one button and just mash the button repeatedly, and it would use whichever one was available every time you hit it. Hey, Godfaced! Godfaced, what? Godfaced! Hosting me 2 days in a row. Thank you, my friend. One of these days, I'm gonna need you to be streaming past midnight so that I can host you back and return these favors that you're sending my way. Empty host spreading the love. I still appreciated it. I will. Thank you, my friend. Acid Spray has reached rank 10. Did I speak to... Yeah, I did save her. Okay, speak to Darlet and Devil's Crossing. The main reason I came in here was to save the Apprentice, and then I started talking and just kept going and going and going. Might be doing some EVE stuff after hours Twilight Zone streams. Hey, sometimes, on some days, that's when you get that growth on the channel. Like, I've had times where it's like my stream is dead from like 9 to 11:30, and then all of a sudden like 50 people show up, and I'm like, I don't want to go to bed, it's going so good. And then I'm a zombie at work the next day, because I totally don't go to bed. Alright. Usually disappear and reappear multiple times. I know you do, Hobbit, because you announce your presence. I don't know if you watch Hero Academy, but when All Might comes onto the scene, he's like, I am here! Like, he remind me of that guy. One time I was up until like 4 AM streaming at a 50-person host, they can't until 6 AM. Dude, I hear that. I've told this story a couple times, so I'm not sure if you've heard it, Godface. The very, very first day that I streamed, I got hosted for like 50 people. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't 50. It was like 35 people. And that was my first impression of Twitch. I was just like, oh, this is normal. And they were all talking to me, they were communicating, like I was answering questions, it was great. And they liked me enough that 25 of them stuck around for like 4 hours. And I was planning on stopping at midnight and ended up staying on till like 2:30, and then I was like, alright, I have to go to bed. Y'all been great. Hope to see you next time. But I was such a novice streamer, it didn't even occur to me to ask people like, hey, if you liked me, hit that follow button, you know? So I got 0 follows that night, even though 25 of them stuck around for 4 hours. And then, you know, the next day I had like 0 viewers, and I'm like, what? Like, it gave me such a false first impression of Twitch. But I was just the Walking Dead the next day. I just lurk and tab over if I have anything to say. That's fine. I firmly believe that lurkers like you keep Twitch alive. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be checking my my gold on Kingmaker. There was some areas that I was getting really frustrated at. It was just like, there's no okay. If you're playing Pathfinder, pen and paper at a table, and you see a troll in the distance, you might ask the GM like, does my character think he can take this guy? Like, if you're new and you don't know anything about trolls, And he might be like, you know, you've heard tales of trolls, and you feel you do not stand a chance against this. You know, like there's a gauge of strength. You can kind of prod the GM for something, but there's no inspect, or there's a skill called perception, but it doesn't let you look at a creature and like gauge weaknesses or anything. Like you can't look at their level, their challenge rating, nothing. So there's a lot of, I don't recognize this creature, save game, attack, the whole party gets wiped in one attack, and you're like, fuck, okay, reload the game, walk away, write down where this was, come back later. And like that happened to me like 8 times today, and it's really frustrating that it works like that. Those are fun though, it's supposed to stream is chatty, got a little lurkers too. You know, one time hello people who aren't chatty yet. That's a good idea. I might have to copy that. What is it? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Straight up, like once an hour, my chatbot says a thing like, hey, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can click this link and check to see if you've got a free Twitch Prime sub. I totally copied that text with the link from Ninja. I saw it on his, and I'm like, that's ingenious, and I copied it, and I just changed the links and the emotes and stuff to be for mine. And it's gotten me like half a dozen subs from people I don't even know. Having like a one-click easy button where people can check to see if they've got a free subscription just sitting there, I think makes it much easier for the end user. Because you know, they don't want to do work, they're here just to watch. So if you can make anything just a one-click something for them, they might be willing. Ooh. Do I have... Yeah, I've got my auras on. Okay. Alright. You know what? I need to move this button. I can't be reaching over and hitting 7 every time I want to cast that spell. It's ridiculous. Quickfire slot 7. Alright, mouse 5. Let's see if I can get used to that. Okay. I will say, like, when I was playing Kingmaker today, just to bounce around on topics, I restarted the game, tried a character, was like, ugh, don't like this, restarted again, and like basically 3 times I played through part of the newbie area, and finally I was like, okay. I ended up settling on a elf druid, and because he was an elf, he started out with longbow and all elven weapon proficiency, so it was like I was an archer. I was like a weaker Legolas, but also had druid powers and also had a pet. And going through like that. But when I was leveling again, since, you know, the game first came out, and I played on the first night, the quests went together, and there was so many more map markers for quests than there were on day 1. I was like, ah ha ha, good for them. Because remember, there was so many quests, anyone who watched me on day 1 of Kingmaker, where I was wandering all over the place. I had no idea what to do, and I would stumble across stuff. I was like, oh, this is what I was supposed to find. Like, they added map markers for a lot of stuff. And then I even, when I finally settled on a character, I did it on the next step up in difficulty, where it's like full-blown pen and paper rules, not easier, watered down. But I'm not doing the difficulty where it's like pen and paper rules, enemies plus 50% damage. You know, I'm not doing that crap. That is insane. Maybe at a future time, but not right now. I want to play a chaotic evil character. There was some people streaming the game that had like 1,000 viewers. They were obviously already very well established streamers, and they were playing like an evil campaign. Calamity. Let's see. Can I craft a Calamity? I'm currently playing, because as a druid I just have to be neutral something to keep my druidic powers. If I stray too much from that, then I will literally lose all my powers and my pet. I have 10 calamities. So I'm neutral good, but I've not hesitated to make decisions that are either true neutral or neutral evil, because they're still in the middle. As long as I don't do like a chaotic or a lawful decision too many times, then I'm alright. One thing I like about the game is they make it to where when you get to something that requires a check, like your main guy clicks on something and says requires knowledge nature, and if the bard has knowledge nature, it'll immediately just be like, okay, do you wish to use the bard skill on this? You can just say yes. The only main thing is like if you're trying to do persuasion, I think it's always using your main character's persuasion. So arguably the game is a little, that might could favor, oh gosh, what am I trying to say here? Charisma-based characters? Charisma-based main characters? There we go. Alright. Speak to Darlet in Devil's Crossing, okay. Oh, I never drank the potion. I'm a scrub lord. Here we go. Hey, 20% of a level. At least I drank it before one of them. Ugh. Hey, evening, Chemical. I feel like you're here earlier than usual. Good to see you. There we go. Hey! Who was it who said they wanted the Mythical Corruptor set? Just got another one. Alright, we were putting stuff here as a placeholder. And I have 0 rag rats. Alright, that's... yeah, hitting that on mouse button 5 is a little bit easier. Ether crystals. It's not crystals I need. It's ether shards. I think I've got a few hundred ether crystals. Cleansing waters has reached rank 5. I have it on a spam move right now, so that's kind of whatever. Wow, Corrupted Soul, which has a 10% chance to proc. If I put it on Grasping Vines, which hits every second, and put it under a pack of mobs, it's triggering like non-stop. 10% chance to hit per mob per second. That's pretty neat. One second. As soon as I said 1 second, another wave of zombies came out. Alright. We in? Hey Primer, how's it going? I'll be back, Muck friends. Gotta go to the store real quick. Muckin' friends. Like Josie and the Pussycats. We'll be back to Muckin' friends after these messages. If your erection lasts for more than 4 hours, call a doctor. Oh my gosh, why is this on the Cartoon Network? Well, we're definitely getting 86 tonight. Wonder if we'll get all the way to 90 tonight. Alright, this is a little bit more manageable. Now that my build is hitting 6 different buttons with different cooldown times on cooldown, moving a few of the buttons, moving 2 of them over to the mouse and 4 of them on my left hand is a little more manageable. I'm here for some multiplayer action. Yeah, we can do that in a bit. So we got Prime Fur who wants to do multiplayer. Once we get a couple more people, we could do some Crucible. Once we have a few people lined up, I'll switch over to softcore. Was that tonight? Oh my goodness gracious. You can also set some of your keybinds for 5 through 8 to ASDF. I think. Yeah, you could. I didn't even think about that. Definitely not something I'm accustomed to doing in games like this. I have to do some training. It's not one only. It's just that the Blight Fiends aren't showing up at the top left because I got a talent that lets me have more than one of them. They've got 2 Blight Fiends, a Primal, and the only one that's permanent right now is the Briarthorn. I love how he breaks all the furniture. We can do some Gladiator. We could try it. I mean, it'll be my softcore character. I have not tried Gladiator Crucible pretty much at all. And last Saturday during the multiplayer was the first time I'd beaten Elite Crucible. I've gotten to the end of Elite Crucible a few times, like 4 times on my softcore Kabbalist, but I always died on the final wave. Ah. Although my person's 100, it's not like he's decked out in level 100 purples. He doesn't have a set bonus or anything. Cleansing Waters has reached rank 6. Ooh. As soon as I can clear this stuff out, I'm going to assign my talent points before we go to the boss. Yes, it will be, the multiplayer will be softcore. I don't yet have a backup character for if my hardcore character dies, so I don't want to play multiplayer hardcore right now. I am not prepared for that. Let's see. Sorry to disappoint. Ow! My true power! Stunned. There we go. Alright. A lot of annoying stuns, but I didn't really get low or anything. Venom Tongue Mantle. 3 to decay. Is this like Necro Nightblade? Mythical Damnation. Reaping Strike. Alright, return back to John Bourbon. Let's turn this in, and then we got a lot of purples to throw in the bank.
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us. So you must be the guy before...
Okay. Repair the bridge, leave the town.
Safe storage, no questions.
Okay. Purple, purple, purple. And crafting mouse. And we got an extra mythical corruptor's robe now. Spider den?
I'll give you a good price on what we've got left.
Don't forget the spider den. Oh, in okay. Okay, hold on. I just decrypted what you said in my noggin. Yeah. I can do that. Exalted chests are worth going out of the way for on this mode. Do you mean back over here? I feel like that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's run back here. Like, I know about one over there. I hope that's what you're talking about. Near the warden? Maybe I don't know that secret. Ah, those things remind me that we were... There was one level in Kingmaker that I opened up today, and I went into this cave. And then two, I guess, like, rogue class weir rats appeared behind my tank and sneak attacked her, and she died instantly. And then, like, one across the room, like, fireballed the party, and we all are at half health, and then the two that had one-shot the tank started, like, one-shotting everybody else that were at half health. And I was like, well, F this place. Just walked out. Or I reloaded the game and turned around. It's just another example of the challenge rating was just, like, way off. Very long hallway, hidden doors at the southeast end of it. Ectoplasm. Oh, I think you mean this. Hmm. Maybe, I might have seen that once before, but I'm definitely not certain. See if we can find this secret Chemical Senpai has to share with us. Acid spray, rank 11. Give me that acid. Ooh. This is an odd little room. Ah, haha! I saw it because they spider aggroed. Hello, Ragless. Chip Claw. Exalted Stash. Alright. You got me a blue item, Chemical Senpai. Alright, let's pop back to town. Time to repair a bridge. Oh, we can spend our physique points. Boom! Look at that construction. Fine craftsmanship. Cleansing Waters, rank 7. Rest in peace, scum. Alright, he's gone. Those sweet, sweet beast collar parts. Yeah, I've got the, what is it, the talisman on hardcore, on my hardcore conjurer. I think that's the only piece. And I think I've got the armor, or the chest piece of beast collar on my softcore conjurer. A chest in that house. What? Oh. I was like, you can go into the house the guy was trying to burn down? I never knew that. Oh, that's not what he's saying at all. Edmund's stash. Yeah, I gotcha. Vicious jawbone, bristly fur. Hope y'all had a good Saturday. I sat here, I had my iPad in my lap, and I was playing a mix of iPad games and Pathfinder Kingmaker, like, almost the entire day. It was fantastic. Up until my kid threw up on the sofa. He was, like, fine the whole day, and then he's just like, blah. And I've frantically looked around for like a nearby trash can to like catch the next wave, and I couldn't find one, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna try to like get him to the bathroom. And I like reached over the sofa and I grabbed him and I spun around to like take him to the bathroom, which was like 10 feet away. And when I spun, he fired the second wave and we just like did an arcing vomit away. And I was like, oh my god, this is so much worse. There we go. Don't want to make that guy mad because he becomes a merchant later. You can tell me about Exalted Chest. That's fine. What do you need? I will find the Elder. What do you need? Kill some bandits. Alright. Let's go to the Elder. I know he's to the northwest. Pro players at the puke game have learned to just catch it in their hands. Yo, the volume that came out, like, I guess in my head, I was like, maybe I should have tried to catch it with my hands. And then I was looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. And I'm like, there's no way. I wouldn't have been able to hold that volume. It was one of those where you look at it, you're like, how did that fit in that child's body? Alright, found the Elder. I'm late because I had to sign in to say that. That's what... It was the puke story that got Sarah here. Like, even now, later in hindsight, with the tools I had within reach, I think the best thing I might should have done is like pull his shirt up to try to catch it like a bowl, and then scream at my wife to bring me a bag. We are fighting two named people at once right now. Mythical Blade Dancers Handguards. Blueprint. A crafting item. Sweet. Oh, nothing down there. Whoa. Mythical Spirit Eater Bulwark. Yeah, at this moment, you are the one. No. In this moment, my Conjure's still my favorite, but part of it is the Mythical Will Abysmal is such a fun item. I wonder, like, if I get that crown where I can always have 3 Blight Fiends out, if the Ritualist would become more of a favorite in my eyes. It's like when I hit 100 on this guy, if I haven't found the other thing, I might switch over to the Conjurer to farm for gear. And then this character can be the potion purchasing backup character in case the Conjurer dies. Alright, done with that mine. Oh yeah. You use the dynamite and then come back down here and turn in both of those quests at the same time. Oh, I did a bounty. Neat. Let's see, pop right over here. Turn these in. Your elder dead. You're welcome. I blew it up. You're welcome. Level up 87. What to level? Almost every skill I'm really using is maxed out. If I had the set for multiple Briar Thorns, I'd probably max out Ground Slam, but I don't. I mean, I could just throw points in here for health. Like, each point in this is like 120 hit points with my bonuses. Where each point there's like 50 hit points as well as a bunch of other stats. No, we'll just do that for now. We'll just put them in the base stats for now. Alright, let's go to Devil's Crossing and turn in the bounty. And also speak to Monet. Money, money, money. Money.
Well, you work fast, Jerry. We have to hit the
You work fast.
There's no room for a count.
Hard and fast. Alright, speak to Steven Skinner. Oh, that's right, that's the guy. I was like, hey, you shouldn't burn your family. He's like, are you sure? Yeah, we took a poll. We decided that was bad. Speak to Quaid. So much quest XP. Look, we're almost a quarter through this level and we just leveled. I did, Stinky. I longed for your return. This is not the right camp. Okay. We are ready to get back to the action. Boop. Mythical Scorcher's Archive. I will say, because the if I end up loving this build with that crown is from a pattern. If I could get the pattern, that would make it to where if the character died, I could just make another Ritualist and craft it again, and that would be awesome. Like the defining item of the build being crafted and having the recipe on every new hardcore character. That would be neat. Scorpion staying rank 20. That sucker's leveling fast.
Yeah.
Two named critters here. Mythical Shade Leather Legs. Not leggings, just legs. We found some legs. Dear God. Dear God! Where's Minimuck? He's in bed. He's approximately 15 feet that direction. Part of the reason I'm able to stream every single Night Hobbit is I've arranged his bedtime to be before I start streaming. Otherwise, this would not be able to be a thing. I would 100% not have been able to pick up this hobby when he was younger. Now that he's 6 now, and it's easier to keep him on a schedule. I see various streamers change devotions and rebuild characters as they level. Wouldn't they have to restart skills on new devotions, possibly mess up skills levels that had been leveled? Okay, so if I unspent the points in the Scorpion thing, it would kind of like stop leveling, and but it would stay its level. Now, if I took the points out of this, it would stay level 20 and just stay that way. And then I could go over here and put points in this and start leveling Guardian's Gaze. And then if I changed my mind and went back to Scorpion, it would be level 20 and then pick back up from there. Stinky, his bedtime is 7:30. and it actually used to be 8, that little psycho pushed his own bedtime up. There was this shocked me. We were getting him up for school in the morning, and he's like, I need more sleep. And we're like, well, you can't have more sleep. You have to get up. And we're like, you have to get up at this time. You can't get more sleep. If you want more sleep, you can go to bed earlier. You know, saying that thing that any parent would say, and not expecting him to do anything with that information. And he's like, fine. And we're like, what? And then the next day, it's like 7:30, and we're like, you know, buddy, this is earlier than your bedtime. If you want more sleep, we can go to bed now, or you can keep playing for like 30 more minutes. He's like, let's go to bed now. We're like, what? So this 6-year-old just pushed his own bedtime up because he likes sleep. So he goes to bed at 7:30. I'm here by 9. Here's your royal jelly. Halfway to the ding. I will kill the beast.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
My 5-year-old asks me for nachos at midnight. And surely you do not give him nachos at midnight, right? 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 See, bonus to all... No. Okay. Is there anything I need from the rovers? I don't think so. Rings and ammo. Okay, no. I mean, shit, if I eat nachos at midnight, how am I gonna tell him no? Thank God I don't have kids yet. I have such anger issues. Kids are still a little 2-year-old, and my God. Yeah, dude, So since we're on the topic, you know how they say, like, you know, when you hold your child in your arms, you know, that moment everything changes. No, it doesn't. It's like, maybe for some people, maybe they like really overdose on brain chemicals. But the first time I held my kid in my arms, I was like, well, okay, this is the thing now. And it's like parenting at that age, it's not difficult. Don't let anybody tell you, like, it's not difficult in that anything that you have to do is hard. It's like all you have to do is like, you're holding this little thing and you have to make it not die for like a year. That's it. You make it not die, and you've beaten year 1. Okay? You feed it, you water it, or whatever, and you shake the water back out on occasion, and that's it. But the part that was hard for us is you never know when they're going to sleep through the night, and you don't know. Like, some people are like, oh, my kid was sleeping through the night at 1 week. My kid was sleeping through the night at 1 month. Mine was not sleeping through the night for a year. We tried, you know, cry it out, where, you know, you ignore it. We tried, you know, we tried everything. It was a year or time. We had 365 days to attempt everything that every parent recommended. Our kid did not sleep through the night for a year. And the human body does some really crazy stuff when it never gets more than 3 hours of sleep at a time for 365 days. It's like I'm hallucinating, like, all the time. Anyway, so I enjoyed that so much that when my son was less than 1 year old, I was like, stick a knife in me, I'm done. I'm never doing this again. Never again. And I went and I paid a stranger to stick a knife in me. To clarify, I went to Kaiser Permanente and it was $20. And oh my God, possibly the best $20 I've ever spent. Not you not die, you have to make it not die. Your kid, go sit in your room, here's some bread and water. Exactly. Like they're on the grid. You have to make them not die or you're in trouble. But it's like you go to the hospital and they're like, all right, here's a human, you can keep it, go home. You're like, you're letting me keep this? But yeah, that first year, I liked that so much. I was like, Kaiser, please cut me. But like, I actually told my wife when my son was like 3, and I was like, you know how they say everything changes when you become a parent, and I've already told you that no, it didn't. And she's like, yeah. And like, he was 3. It had been 3 years that he had existed in this world. I was like, he's starting to grow on me a little. And she's like, now? And I was like, yeah, maybe now he's starting to grow on me a little bit. Hobbit, they painkiller the hell out of you. You don't feel anything. But oh my gosh, Hobbit, the benefits. The benefits are real. And if you're an adult, you should be able to figure that out by yourself. But the benefits are real. Oh, the gladiator guy's not in the pit. He's sometimes in there. We're in ultimate mode. Why isn't he in there? Okay. My kids will start growing on me when they start taking care of me after retirement. You got like a cane. Son, you're starting to be less shit. Yeah, this is Muckluck's Guide to Parenting. I also bribed him into potty training. That was cool. I told him, I was like, if you can go, like, really early on, I was like, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I was like, if you can go 3 days without having an accident, I'll take you to Toys R Us and buy you just about anything you want. Like, one big thing. And he's like, alright. And, you know, at nighttime, he'd had very little control. And it took many, many, many months before he did this. And we recited the deal every night before we went to bed. And then he finally did it. And he, like, kicks the door open the next morning. He's like, I'm at 3 days! And then I was like, alright, let's go to Toys R Us. Promptly had an accident the next night, but things got a lot better. That's another thing. Like, you might have a kid, not sleep through the night for 2 years, and then be potty training them until they're 14, and be cleaning the sheets every night because of that. Like, you don't know. Ooh, that hurt. Wow, that hurt a lot. Wasn't as close as last night, but that was some damage. Downside to not having any range pets, they're gonna like run all over these things. Better than you not search for a while after the pain of having to deal with a kid. Yeah, your kid just occasionally punches you in the nads for no reason. That's way worse than the surgery with antiseptic and anesthesia. I guess my mom keeps asking me when I'm going to get married and have her grandkids. Are you in a relationship, Hobbit? Or is she just, like, saying it out of the blue? I just got my second mythical Bright Stone Evoker. RNGesus wants me to do a poison pet build. There you go. Is that 3 forges? Yep, I think it is. Alright. Oh yeah, Stinky. Sorry, I was reading the wrong line. Never been in a relationship. Yeah, it's hard to go from not being in a relationship, like, Mom, do you want me just to adopt a kid and then you can raise it? Like, get off my back. You know how there's always those things like, you know, millennials are ruining eating out at restaurants, and millennials are ruining the diamond market. And why are millennials buying diamonds? And then the comment section is always like, I work at a grocery store. I got no money. And there was one the other day, and it was like, millennials are, they didn't say ruining, it was like, millennials are dropping the divorce rate. And they're like, oh wow, they're blaming us for not splitting up. Oh boy. Alright. Heh heh. Alright. It's an ambush! The Annals of Arcovia. What is that? Gunslinger's Talisman. Okay. Divorce rate because most millennials aren't even married yet.
See anything you like?
Primal Strike. Nightblade Inquisitor.
Put it to good use.
Alright. Gunslinger Talisman is what I need to craft.
Best I can with what I've got.
I need a resilient plate. There we go. I got this new job. My mom tells me maybe I'll find someone at work to marry. Oh, yeah. Just what you need, a wife and or husband. And or polygamy? Just what you need, a wife and or husband that can yell at you at work and then come home and still be angry at you. That's great. I've not met... I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying this is in Mukluk's own personal experience. I've not met a couple that worked together that had what I would view as like a normal, healthy relationship. Like, they either seemed like one of them hated what they were doing, they both hated what they were doing, or they just seemed like psychos. Haha, they all got, like, CC'd by the Blight Burst. I can confirm the... Oh, no. The age range of ladies is such the oldest ones are, like, in their late 30s. Yeah, I mean, it also does depend on what you define as millennials. Like... Okay, if you've got a kid that's born in, like, 91, so he's 10 at the start of the new millennium, you know? And so he's raised in, 2000 to 2010. Is he a millennial? Or do you have to be born in 2000 to be a millennial? So it's like... There's so many different definitions these days for it. I'm surprised I'm not having mana problems. Did I equip something that... Does the Mythical Corruptor set give me more mana regen? Yeah, it does, right there, on the helmet. That's like, I'm spamming 6 or 7 different buttons on cooldown. I'm shocked I'm not having mana issues. My parents were together for a little while, then my dad got promoted to a different office. Yeah, like I said, I am not trying to be like, oh, that's not going to work out. No, I'm just saying in my own personal relationship. My own personal experiences. It's already, you traitor! Searing Ember, that's all you got, Dureni? Birth years 81 to 96-ish. Obviously, life experience will be different for someone born in the 80s versus... Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, someone born in the 2000s is like, they can grow up with iPads. Like, that's very different from growing up at a time when Google was not a search engine. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It was a comic that kind of made the rounds as a meme. And it was like, life before Google. And it shows two guys sitting on a couch, and one of them goes, hey, I just thought about a topic I would like to know more about. And the other one goes, that's a damn shame. That's it. I'm a millennial. A lot of people I had these millennials as kids these days. I grew up with Atari 2600. Oh, I was born in 85. Like, when I was born, my grandparents had, like, the rotary phones. It's like, you got a phone call, you go to the kitchen to answer it. And you do not leave the kitchen until you are done with that call. And no one else can make a call while you are on that call. And God help you if someone tries to connect to the internet while you're on a call. Hey, mythical Pagars, but it's fire stuff. You damn kids. Get off my Elon. Oh, Ether Shard. I know your story, buddy. Oof, he gave me one solid clock right there at the end. Lots of loot. Hey, a blueprint! That makes me happy. What we got? Ooh! Ooh! 3 to Belgothian Shears, 3 to Markovian's Advantage. What is... Markovians? Isn't that, Soldier? Is this Soldier Nightblade? Is that what this is? I don't know all the Nightblade skills by heart. Destroy the lab. Yep, we got an affirmative. Grew up sending females pickup lines via Morse code with a telegraph. Ha! You kids and your Morse code. I had to send homing pigeons. With Braille written on the pigeon. Oh, just... The pigeon was on fire. It was a smoke signal pigeon. Alright. Let's re-summon this guy because he was getting low health. Yeah. Soldier Nightblade, the shears are incredible. AKA the Blade Master. Ah. I figure about drawing dicks on rocks in his cave. I'm imagining like Hobbit the caveman carving like porno on a slab. And then his cave wife walks in, and she holds up one of the slabs, and there's like a stick woman on it. She's like, "What this?" And he's like, "Oh no! You found my stash!" Ma. Turtle shell, rank 24. I don't get the point of those two. They tricked me and robbed me the very first time I encountered them, ever since I murdered them. Woo, that was a good burst. That was like 20 wasps. I remember reading a thing, someone was asking, like they were interviewing this elderly woman, and she's like, you know how when you were bad, your parents were like, your parents or your grandparents would be like, you know, when we were kids, we didn't used to have the internet. And the interviewing kid was like, yeah, and she's like, my grandparents said that about electricity. That's, Jesus. Like, without... The amount of like how far humanity has come with technology in just like the last 150 years is just mind-boggling compared to what we did like the 3,000 years prior. I checked the records. Hey, Jormungand 47, where are you from? It's a joke, it's a joke. I did. You know, I mistakenly thought that Venom was a Netflix series, like Daredevil. It wasn't until like yesterday that I realized it was a movie. And I was like, oh shoot, oh. I'll probably not get to see it until it comes out on DVD, or I, you know, borrow it from a friend who's downloaded it or something. I mean, Muckluck doesn't download videos off the internet. That was a joke. Take a joke. But, yeah. Still no deaths. This is 288 levels with no deaths. Well, the first airplane was just a little over 100 years ago. That's like 4 generations now. We've had a robot on Mars for a while. Yeah. Did you know that the robot on Mars, what is it? I think it's the Curiosity rover, that every year on its birthday, it sings happy birthday to itself while in the void of Mars? That's like so sad. Sad robot. Just imagine the little rover sitting in the desert all alone. Happy birthday to me. And it's just, I would cry. Yeah, Drummond, we're level 88. And then I'll play one of my hardcore characters through the riskier stuff. I hope it packs some antidepressants for its trip. Yeah, in like 30 minutes to an hour, if anybody wants to do softcore Crucibles, I am willing to do that multiplayer. I do set aside some time on Saturdays to do some multiplayer. And at this point, I'd be comfortable trying any of the Crucible difficulties. So we can try normal, elite, or I could try my first gladiator with that character to see how we do. Hey, blueprint. Relic, Desolation. Is Grim Dawn some bosses like Tupon in Titan's Quest? Tupon. Typhon? Do you mean like Typhon, the big Titan giant guy? Remember, I played Titan's Quest one time, so there's only a couple bosses I know by name. I mean, Typhon was just like a big fat boss that shot projectiles, and I ran around him in circles, and he was never able to hit me. Yeah, I would say the bosses in Grim Dawn are more difficult than Typhon. Typhon, I ran in circles when I was waiting on cooldowns, and he was not able to ever hit me. Like, I felt like he was really easy, but it was a different generation of games then. So no, they're not like Typhon, they're harder than Typhon. Like, they have attacks that don't miss. For melee characters, oh, I'm sure. As a ranged character, though, it was like all of his, he did not chase you, and all of his attacks hit where you were standing like 2 seconds ago. So as long as you stayed moving, you could just recharge, heal your health, whatever, and it was easy peasy. I do what I want! Hey, it would have been Hey, I kicked up the difficulty. I didn't use any of the buff shrines, Jorvungard. We won't talk about the fact that I didn't realize they were there, but I clearly didn't use them. Yo, I beat the whole normal Crucible without any of the buffs, because I didn't know about the buffs in there. And someone told me, and I was like, are you for real? I could be doing double damage right now? What the hell? I have Aspirant and Challenger mode unlocked for Crucible. Just to confirm, the softcore Crucible, Stinky, not hardcore? I'm not currently willing to do hardcore Crucible. I don't have my backup character for more XP potions ready yet. Whoa! Ambush! I just realized I never got the quest to come in here from the ghost outside. Whoops. All right, cool. All right, yeah, give me a little bit, get another waypoint or two, and we can do that. Forgotten Passage. Ooh, that hurt. That stung a little bit. Ancient armor plate. Oh my goodness. That stung. I'll go around buying augments to cap my resistances. I'm low on a couple. That's very wise, my friend. Get you some of them. Yo, I can't target him. I'm trying to use Mark of Torment on him, and it wouldn't let me highlight him because of where he was standing in this bridge thing. Forgotten Passage. There we go. Quest complete. So if there's anyone else who wants to join us, even if you're bringing like a level 10 and you just want to be power leveled, I'm okay with that. Like, now if we do that, we'll be doing a normal one. And again, I'm fine with that. It's fun just playing with you guys. But if not, then that's cool too. Me and Stinky. Another RPG game on Steam. Are you asking, like, for... I'm sorry, your question is unclear. Are you asking for, like, the name of another one that I like to play? Or what about another game? Ow, 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 ow. Oof, that's all the space I can squish? Goodness. Game what you like to play. Today, so I play a lot of mobile games on my iPad in my free time. I really do. Lords Mobile, Clash of Clans. I run my own clan. If anyone needs a Clash of Clans clan, I can get you in. Get you lots of fun. What else? Dominations. RPG games on Steam. I was playing a lot of Kingmaker. Pathfinder Kingmaker is the full name today. It just came out like 4 days ago, or 3 or 4 days ago. And it is a true RPG. Like, you can pause it, make decisions, your actions have major consequences. It is not an action RPG, it is an RPG, it is a role-playing game. So, that's one that I'm currently playing. For games that are like Grim Dawn, I also enjoy Path of Exile on occasion. The current season is very fun, it's just, I haven't had a lot of time to play it, because I've just been doing a lot of this. On Monday through Friday, when you guys see me online, that's literally all the playtime I have Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday I have a bit more, but I've also got to not be a deadbeat dad. So it's rare that I'm streaming like the whole day or something. Like those young millennials with their not kids and their not wives getting all their free time. Ah, millennials! That's what you do when your mom asks you, Stinky. She's like, when am I gonna have grandkids? You're like, no grandkids, Mom, gotta stream. That's gonna get in the way. I have a dream to make ninja levels of money. I only need 5 billion more subscribers, and I'm almost there. I don't know why she ran back there, but I'm okay with it. Oh, whoa, how long? I don't know how long my Briarthorn's been dead, but he's dead. Symbol of Soleil. So your name will be Pathfinder Kingmaker German Guard from Russia? Yeah, as far as games like Grim Dawn, I mean, there's obviously the Diablo franchise, which hasn't gotten an update in a long time, though, so I haven't played it in a long time. Path of Exile gets updates the most frequently. Grim Dawn is great. Games that are like RPG. Currently playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. Most recently played Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, potion. What's going on here? There we go. Mythical Unholy Mantle of the Covenant. Ooh. That's, occultist. That's big occultist. I can't get into Diablo-like games. So you're not a fan of playing a game like this, Hobbit? Oh, hold on, Deeble. I'll read that in just a second. Ow, 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 ow. Can they stand in that purple stuff as long as they have a Wendigo? It looks like they can. Nice! And he dropped a Shattered Soul. So this boss is named Kilrian. He's the only thing that can drop Kilrian Shattered Soul, and you need 4 of them to make the component, and he doesn't always drop it. It's a very frustrating thing to farm. Okay. I could probably bring my pet Conjured to Crucible 2. Maybe that'd be too many pets. I usually do Gladiator through 150, but I haven't tried beyond that. I haven't even tried Gladiator yet, Deeble. The other Stinky, who's going to be joining us, hasn't had Gladiator unlocked yet, so the highest thing we'll be doing is Elite. You are welcome to come, though, if you want to. The home interest, only one that does is DOS2. Excuse my newness, but wouldn't it be better to raise skills instead of devils, since they skill pet bonuses just as your other 3 guys? Yeah, it's a matter of the number of skill points. It takes 28 skill points to have skeletons that are worth anything. 16 here, 12 here. The Wind Devil, I have 1 point in it. It's getting +2 from skill. It's a 1-point talent, and I throw it because it seeks out enemies and reduces their chance to hit. I'm not doing it for the damage. So I've got Briarthorn, Primal. This I'm experimenting with. I've got Primal, Blightfiend all the way, maxed, and then this thing is the thing that lets me have more than one of them out at a time. So as I stack cooldown reduction, here's my idea. As I stack cooldown reduction, I can have more and more Blightfiends, and Primal Spirit gets near 100% uptime. So that's the dream. All right, Coldstone and Hollowed Fang. I need to go craft. Yeah, for like a 1-point talent, I really like Wind Devil. I don't have to aim it. I can be running away from a mob and just throw it, and it will go back and seek the mob. It'll go around a corner. Sometimes it has to go down a staircase. Oh, dang it. What was it? Coldstone? Coldstone? Coldstone. And was it Hollowed Fang, I believe? Okay, just gotta make 1, I guess. Alright. And let's get rid of the fluff. But yeah, this originally, when I was leveling Jake Koala, what I did was I maxed Skeleton, maxed Legion, and I had 8 skeletons. Then I maxed out Mardrogan's Pack, so I was pumping out an aura that gave like 30 health regen per second, which is really crappy at my current level. It was insane at level 20. So level like 20 to 50, I was just walking, and the skeletons were constantly regenerating and murdering everything around me. And then I moved the points around as I got higher level, and the skeletons started dying so often that I had trouble keeping them alive. Just found out you can either buy ether crystals from the Mammoth vendor. This is life-changing. Ether crystals? Or like ether shards? Which one? Like, ether crystals, ether shards, or ether clusters. Because, like, crystals, eh. Either the other two, I care a lot more about. Let's see... Don't. Already known. Already learned. Save that. Nope. The Pummeler. This is the last purple we picked up. Cooldown reduction, one-hand hammer, plus 3 to spectral binding. I think that just gives me a lot more health. Interesting, but not what I need on this tune. We'll save the Bone Crusher for Mistborn Talismans. You know what? I'll just make one right now. It takes up less space just to make it.
Bring me back any.
All right. I think it's fine. It's fine. It still counts. I accidentally put the Cold Stone and the Hollowed Fang in there, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. The purples. We got Mythical Pagar's Betrayal, Mythical Skull of Gulamash, and Unholy Mantle, and the Pummeler. Okay. Both Storm Skeletons is fun, Fiends is more tankish, yeah, and the area damage is better at high levels. It's just one, so you have to restart the game to get another. It's good to know. And you can buy a low level relic so you don't have one, so you'll be able to craft a good one. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Alright, sell those two. Alright, let's go back. Just trying to get my bags in order. Alright, and drink another XP potion. There we go. Blueprint! Mythical Night Hunter's Chest Guard. And Chilling Rounds. We're 89. Alright, once again, I don't really have something I long to put the points into. I could do Bone Harvest all the way to Soul Harvest for more pet stat. Oh man, that could be disgusting. 10% of pet damage at level 1, but that would give me a 7th skill I need to be spamming on cooldown. I don't know if I can be doing that. Alright. Wait, did I click the shrine? Yeah, because it leveled me. Okay. Devotion. Alright, I'll need to respec and move this stuff later. For now, this thing, as a pet, is the perfect placeholder for stuff. It's great, so I'll move those points to Murmur later and try that out. And what is Acid Spray stats looking like? Reduces target's resistances by 21. Okay. Yeah, getting that helmet that lets me have 3 Blight Fiends out that are all doing Blight Bursts over the whole screen would be the dream. Like, the burst crowd controls everything and kills most of the screen when it goes off. It's crazy good. Alright, let's head out here, get the quest from the lady to kill her harpy daughter. I will do as you ask. Okay. Let's hold on here. Let's go turn in these quests and get that XP. So we just drank, wait, did I drink it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I drank the XP pot. Alright, I've destroyed the forges. What did you have in mind? I've already killed that guy. Okay, you're welcome. I found a book called Annal of Arcovia. Here you go. And we are 50% of the way through our level. Okay, we got 2 quests to turn in Devil's Crossing now that we have come through the Undercity? Is that the Undercity? That wasn't the Steps of Torment.
Well,
Let's see.
the world damnation. Perhaps now that
Was that 2 quests going off? Speak to Barnabas. Okay. Yo, guys, we just leveled to 89. Look at the XP bar. We just leveled up. Oh my goodness. Alright, head back to Broken Hills. We were at Broken Hills, weren't we? Yes. CDR Summoner, away! Yeah, there are definitely some cons to this character, but there are some pros. Like, I don't have to worry about pet health because I'm constantly replacing the pets. They all have taunt, so I constantly have a big fat line of tanks. Damage is good, maybe not great. It's great when Primal Spirit is out, it's good when he's not out. Right now, he's maybe like 80% uptime or something, with my cooldown reduction where it is right now. It's squishier than my Conjurer because I'm not an Occultist, I don't have Aspect of the Guardian, which means it's a little squishier. But when I activate Mark of Torment, I gain 52% damage absorption for 5 seconds. During those 5 seconds, I'm like 3 times tankier than my other character. See? Like, just walk right into this stuff. And it doesn't even scratch me. Mythical Voidwalker Footpaths. Muck is a cheater. Because I clicked the button. You fool! You've hit the button! Report him! Oh, that reminds me of a story. So, like, there's only one time where I did good enough in a video game that the person reported me to the Game Masters for cheating, and then I had to show them I wasn't cheating. It's only happened once. I'll tell you, I give you a hint, it wasn't in a shooter. It wasn't an FPS. You guys have seen me click on loot on the ground and miss. So, this was in one of the... I don't know if it was Wrath of the Lich King. It was World of Warcraft. I was playing a Death Knight, so it was after Death Knights came out. I think it was after Wrath, so they weren't like crazy OP anymore. But, because when they first came out, they were crazy OP. I was doing an arena, and we were fighting this shaman. Shaman. We were fighting this shaman, and I had this macro I had made with great effort, and it was like the command /pet attack would send your pet to attack whatever your mouse was targeting. Or if you do like /pet attack space Bob, it would look for a target named Bob and attack that. If there was no Bob, it would attack your current target. And I made this macro, it was like /pet attack grounding totem. And the next line was /pet attack Searing Totem, and then /pet attack, Grace of Wind Totem. And I just went through in order of what I hated the most to what I didn't care about, the names of every single totem in the game in this macro. So all I had to do was tap the pet attack button, and like the shaman would be running away from me and dropping totems, and we'd be running after him, and my ghoul would be slapping these totems down one by one, and he reported me for cheating to the GMs saying that I was using some bot or something like that to do it, and I had to show them the macro. And I was like, no, man, I'm just using this macro, and he's mad about it. It's the only time. He's like, he's killing every totem I drop in like 0.01 seconds. There's no way that he's not botting. Let's see, here's the hidden path. "100% IRS scammer." Like that Nicolas Cage movie. What's that? Matchstick Man? Ghost Rider? No, not that one. Oh my gosh, one of these birds. Oh, ding 90! 290 levels without deaths. Smart move, I only use macros to camp alliances. Yeah, they ended up changing the ways that macros worked later on. Like, if you made the macro I made, it would try to target the first, it would process the first command, like pet attack grounding totem, and then it would just say like target not found, and it would just stop there. It wouldn't keep going through the lines like it used to. Rift though, the MMO Rift, I think they've got the best macro system. Like, right now I've got these 7 buttons that all share a cooldown. I can put them all on one button from the longest cooldown to the shortest one and just tap that one key repeatedly, and it would keep firing whichever one is available in order of longest cooldown. Like, I don't see any harm in simplifying that. It's not like you're botting or something. It's just making it so I don't have to slam my hand on the whole keyboard. Mythical Chains of the Hungering Void. Bleh. Alright, at the next waypoint, I need to teleport back to the birdie's mama and say, I killed your daughter. You a freak. Yes, that one report, they were like, this Muckla guy is out of hand versus Shaymans. We need to fix this immediately. Hey Elsa, even though you're really important to the story, I'm not even going to talk to you because I don't have to for some reason. That is a lot of whatever those are. Those beastmen? Beastkin? Stop hitting yourself. Bristly fur. You've achieved revered with Homestead. I can buy components there. Or augments the thing. I can buy the thing. Julie, do the thing. Ooh. Vicious jawbone. One look at that jawbone and I was like, that's vicious. Double bristly fur. Oh, uno más? So many bristly furs. Polish emerald. Scavenge play, Mark the Traveler. What is a seasonal character? In which game, Hobbit? Tell me which game you're talking about, and I can answer the question. Assuming it's a game I played. Maybe I can't answer the question. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. Mukluk sits waiting on the edge of his seat. Oh my god. What answer will Hobbit bring? Boop. I have points to spend. Let's see. Come on, Hobbit, work with me. I know the delay is not that bad. Can't ask a question that requires a follow-up question, then just dip out. Which game? You said, what is a seasonal character? And I said, in which game? Okay. So, Diablo 3, every time, at the end of a season, all the seasonal characters just become normal characters. They're merged in with the normal characters, the stashes get merged, and all your Paragon points are added together. When they start a new season, they make, like, maybe 10 or 20 new unique items that only drop for seasonal characters. So everybody's back to level 1, makes new characters and levels up, and it's kind of like a race. There's like a leaderboard and stuff like that. And then at the end of it, those characters and those items are merged into the normal seasons, and they repeat that over and over and over. To my knowledge, there's no seasons in Grim Dawn. Path of Exile has leagues, which are similar to seasons, but they are infinitely more interesting than how D3 does it, because D3 just adds a few items each time. That's it. Path of Exile adds, like, in new continents. Like, they add majorly new content, new mechanics, new bosses, and they leave them there when they add new ones, so it's like the game is forever growing as long as they keep doing that. And D3 seasons are... You know, it's like, well, they make a new season and sometime I'm in the mood to play and I'll make a character get to max level and I'm like, okay, now I'm at the point where I just need to run rifts like 1,000 times. And then I'm just like, I think I'm done. Got my Witch Doctor to max level, I'm good. Yeah, I can't do D3 much anymore. I've played so many hundreds and hundreds of levels worth of characters on that game. And they've added so little new stuff to it. The Ruins of Sescheron and the Necromancer class. That's it. That's fucking it. But they have hinted that they're making new stuff. Yo, I never noticed that. Look at our shadows right here. The shadows of me and all the minions around this campfire. That is some detail you often don't see in games like this. Good for them. Good job, Crate. That's cool. Alright, Voldrak. Going down. Blueprint. Mythical Bounty Hunter's Shoulder Guards. And Jeravuk's Bite. What is a Jeravuk's Bite? There it is. Ooh, +1 to all Necromancer skills in the main hand. And some Arcanist stuff that nobody cares about. Nobody plays Arcanist. So then it's going to be, when I hit 94, is 1 to all Necro skills stronger than the pet stats on my main hand. Also, 100% chance when hit by melee to fear the target away from me with an 8-second recharge. That might be a weapon to use at level 94. Alright, do we still have, who is it, Stinky, that you wanted to play some Crucible? If we started soon, we'll be finishing around midnight, so... Stinky, you got your game open? You ready to go? And once again, if anybody else wants to join us, we're going to do some softcore multiplayer. Play with the fans. Ooh. Ectoplasm. Yeah, I've just been farming seals and wanting to make the Ancestor Relic. Okay. Alright, well, if you would head to the main menu, I'll head there right now and make the game. Alright, so we've gotten to 90. We went from... what was it, 85 to 90 in 1 hour and 50 minutes. So that's pretty cool. So let me go to the main menu and switch to Mux the Conjurer. Ooh, looking good. And Crucible. All right, Challenger. I believe you told me the highest you could go is Challenger. We're gonna do multiplayer. Once again, game name is Muck with a capital M. Password is Bone Zone with a capital B. So I'm gonna create that. Start. If we're doing the Elite Crucible, you just have to have it unlocked. So you'd probably be level 100. Because this is the second tier of the Crucible. However, if you have a character and you're interested in doing it with us and you only have the first tier of the Crucible unlocked, tell me, and we can do the first tier of the Crucible instead so that you can come. Oh my god! Plasma Strike again with the kindness! Hello everyone from Plasma Strike's stream. My name is Muckluck. I will be your humble host for the evening, if you will allow it. Already taken my sweater off, or I could do the Mr. Rogers impression. We are actually getting ready to do some Grim Dawn multiplayer Saturday. That doesn't really roll off the tongue. I'm getting ready to do some multiplayer with viewers. I've got, we're in the second tier, the second difficulty of the Crucible, the Challenger ranked one. I've got me and one other person right now. If there are anyone else that has a character that is looking to get the Challenger Crucible done on softcore. Oh, is that too weak for you, Plasma? That too easy? I just try to have some fun, help some people out. I actually just hit level 90 on my hardcore Ritualist. So I've gone 290 levels without dying at this point between characters. And yes, Bone Zone is capitalized. And yeah, so I don't yet have a backup hardcore character to buy XP potions if my main hardcore character dies. So I'm not yet ready to take risks on the hardcore character. Once my backup character gets up there to buy XP potions, then I will be willing to do like hardcore Crucibles, hardcore Leviathans, the secret quest lines, you know, stuff like that. Oh, you got the Beastmaster set. I see 2 Briarthorns. Stinky Ferret has joined the game. Are we all conjurers? Holy shit. Hold still, Deeble. I'm looking at your gear. Oh my god, you are gonna put me to shame. Holy crap. Oh, you went with Swarm Mind. That is psycho. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, we don't need to do the buffs right now.
And welcome to my crucible.
My gear isn't great, might die a few times, that's fine. We got one guy that outgears the hell out of this place, and I'm somewhere in between the two of you. Just gotta get my Conjurer jam back. Yeah, it became kind of a thing that we started last Saturday, that, you know, just play multiplayer with anybody who wants to, help them out with getting past Crucible difficulties. Not something we do every day of the week. Oh my gosh, there's a madhouse down there. Yeah, once my Ritualist, which is now 90, gets high enough rep to buy XP pots, then I'll have the 90 or maybe 100 hardcore Ritualist and the 100 hardcore Conjurer, and whichever one I feel safer with, I will start farming gear on that one. Just playing on the Apostate tonight, super fun, good luck on the lathe. Alright man, thanks for the raid again, appreciate it. I will continue to hit you back when opportunities line up. Oh, Primal Spirit's not on aggressive. Let's fix that right now. Sister Osseltia. The Charge of Imperium. I got 17k. I effectively got near 40k life on this character. It feels so good after my last character. Hopefully the raid will be bigger next time. I didn't remember to raid till after I stopped streaming. Plasma, I can never complain about any raid size. That would be a most foolhardy thing to do. If they allow it, I will take good care. Possessed Elementalist. Yeah, now this character can have Primal Spirit out like 99% of the time. It like just wears off when it's time to cast it again. So it's very cool. And I got the double Raven and the big lightning damage. Barog the Bloodied. So many Briar Thorns!
I do hope you're just warming up.
Ooh, 46k lightning crit from the birdie. Deleted. I've got 100. Hold on. I have 100 tributes. I am going to do the thing. Let's see. What are my options? Alright. I just did the buff for more damage, just to make this even faster. Not that we really need it right now, but why not? I wasn't getting tributes anyway. $83K lightning bolts. Oh, feels good. I don't remember. Did this character have that belts? Yeah, 10% chance that your pet's lightning damage will do 1,400% more lightning damage. That's what's doing it. When that lines up when they crit, it is ridiculous. Kaliska, the Bone Hunter. You did. Revenants. I'm betting we're gonna... I'm anticipating having no problems getting through this whole thing. I'll remind you guys, this character has never died. Right here, stats. Deaths, 0. This character beat the whole game on normal, elite, and ultimate mode, has beaten the normal Crucible, and beaten the elite Crucible, and one-shot all of it. It's never died yet. So I aim to keep it that way.
This battle bores me.
Got that perfect streak. Ethereal Abomination. Kefitatataf. I can't say that guy's name. Kefitatatat. And his brother Urudinidath. Southwest. Many piggies. If you hit a pig with lightning, does it smell like bacon? These are the questions to keep me up at night. He's got phase 2. True power! $36. What is this? Minus 20% to your health. Oh yeah, I lost like 2,000 hit points. Yeah. Do not want. 2 bosses. Give me that Bane Galagor. I likes you, and I wants you. Mousy Shambler. Shambler's mousy. Haloth Daw the Frozen. And we got Heroth the Slaughterer. He's dead. Muck.exe has crashed. What? What's still alive down here? 1 skeleton. Goodness. I'm almost max tributes again. I'm gonna turn another one on. This thing, I guess. I don't even remember which one that was. What's Blessing of Ulo? Resistance to damage over time and crowd control. Those ethereal A-bombs. Oh! Ilgor the Eternal! He's gonna get back up.
Get your fat ass back here.
Many trolls. Troll in the dungeon. Piggy wave. Zombies. There we go. Wow, I could not even mouse over which boss that was before it died. Oh, Gutworm. It's the same type of mob that almost one-shot me last night when we got down to 800 health. Thalnosh! Two to the southeast. 3. Boss to the northwest. Got Blaze Wing and hold Drex another Windwalker Swift to the southwest. We've got 3 primal spirits on the field. Oh, it's beautiful. What is this? The Lord Executioner. Get off my grill. Wendigo, don't fail me now. I got a Lord Executioner to tank. Level 50. Alright. I hesitated a few seconds there so that if you really wanted to, you could build something real fast, but don't want to wait too long. We got a schedule to keep. Oh. Southwest, southeast. Many trolls! Ragrathar Rageblood, you ain't nothing. Ain't got nothing. Don't start nothing. Northwest clear. 4 heroes in the southwest. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4. Ghost wave in the middle of the room. I'm glad that we're at least conjurers and not necros. If we were all necros and we had like 35 skeletons in here, it would be a bit laggy.
Still haven't found all her pieces.
Obsidian Defiler. Sturdy boy. Archon Bartholom, we meet again. See you next time. $88 tributes. I could do another.
Crucible's power.
Ragnadar the Great Maw. What's this? Priest's armor, okay. Just really faintly heard one of the ethereals. Ah, this vessel is dead. Bloodlord Thalonis.
Get your fat ass back here.
That wave was real fast. Shar Uruth, your turn. We're up to wave 65 now. Briarthorn wave! Watch out for their pointy bits. So crazy. We got at least 4 Briarthorns and 3 Primal Spirits on this map. That were raised with tender, loving care. $81k lightning bolt. Think the belt procced again. Oof, Harbinger wave. You have to be careful of Harbinger waves because they all explode. It's like fighting a whole bunch of Banelings in StarCraft. You gotta watch out, you're not too close. Swarm Queen Raxna, get your big booty back here. Ironside Hulk. Many Sky Raptors. 4 hero Chthonics out of the middle of the room. Boss northwest, hero wave southwest. Oh my goodness, there's acid everywhere. It's a druggy dream. Not that kind of acid. Harpy wave from the middle of the room. Many, many fireballs over here. What are you guys doing over here? Inu Garbal. What's up, Inu? Ethereal Abominations. These guys, even when they're not a hero unit, not a named or anything, they hit like a truck. They're really slow though. Just don't let them get near you. Unless you're melee, then I guess definitely let them get near you. Have fun with that. Unsubscribe from that idea. I don't want that. Alright, just a second. Need that water. Alright, 96 tribs. I gotta spend something. Big health bonus. There we go. 8,000 more health for me. Respawn from the northwest and east. Hero Bugs wave. Ooh, I got the boss. Guardian of Bismil. Oh, I get the hero wave now. Grubnar. Akulan. By their powers combined, they are dead. Instead, I'm just running around the room now. Oh my god, spiders everywhere. Voldrak the Destroyer, it's just me and you. Time for some personal time.
He's got the touch. He's got the power.
Oh, now I'm thinking about that new Bumblebee movie. Alright, so as a kid who grew up watching the original Transformers cartoon, That tugs at my nostalgia. Like the Michael Bay Transformers that actually look like the original Transformers. Oh, we got a nemesis to the southwest. Mayday, mayday! It's Ben Jahar the Colossal. Actually, among nemesis bosses, this guy's one of the easiest ones. All right.
Skill's not ready.
Boop. Wave 90. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, comparing this to my Ritualist, the enjoyment factor is about the same, but this feels much more solid than the Ritualist did. So, but I haven't tried Ritualist with like endgame gear items. And for this guy, just having this, just that, is amazing. So I might, the current plan, until I get like some good Ritualist equipment, is like when that Ritualist can buy those XP pots, is going to be switch over to the Conjurer for farming. I think it'll go better. Hellhound Wave. No, what weapon? Oh, he's got the same offhand as me. Cool. Presence of Might? Huh. Never heard of a component called Presence of Might before. Might have to look up where that's from, unless anyone here knows. That's what Stinky has on his weapon. What about Deeble? What are you doing? Same offhand and a Mythical Black Scourge on the main hand. It's called the Seal of Might. Oh, and Rock and Bowart with the info as well. Yeah, I just don't recognize it. I might even have some in my stash or something. I don't think I've ever used it, so I've never seen it. I typically go for the Purified Salt and the Imbued Silver for the Chthonic and Aether Resistance auras on both me and my pets. Not saying it's the right thing to do, that's just my habit right now. I don't even know when I got that. Alright. 101. Seal Might. Test your might. Yeah, physical resistance is nice because there's far less play. I feel like it's just so valuable because there's a lot less places that you can obtain physical resistance. And it's a physical damage buff? Rock on. That's awesome. Three primals in that room. How many primal spirits does it take to get to the center of this Crucible? Bosses, southwest, southeast. Move, move, move! I got the amalgamation. I didn't realize for like 400 game hours that that thing had 2 heads. I just recently noticed that. Fun fact. Ooh. Ignatius the Burning. Alright, southwest quarter's clear. Wendigos. It's one of my least favorite creatures because they spook me. Speedy little devils. Lag attack. You're dead. Galarbagok, the Black Fiend.
Why I gotta bring Wraith into this?
What color fiend is the?
Oh, I don't see that filter.
Olagon, the Ice Watcher. Oh, the animals are converging. You're screwed now. Ah, I'm back up to 97. Okay, what's our oldest buff? The Might of Amatok? Alright, I'm gonna refresh that. Oops, wrong person. There we go. Might of Amatok refreshed. Do not resummon your pets, you will lose it. Might of Amatok love you long time. I see one of you built some, well, you built one thing in the middle. That's good that you guys are also spending the tribs. Warden Krieg! Can you show me your true power? Get out of here with that, Warden. Get out of here with that. Oh, I'm in the bone cage. Can't move. There we go. What's up, Hobbit? What are you cursing over there with your potty mouth? Get him, Birdie! Get him, Birdie! Oh, Musalaki! You are so boned!
Welcome to the Bone Zone, Miss Lockett. Enjoy your stay.
It is. There's a lot of allies here too, though. Like, a lot of these things on the screen right now are allies. Because we've got 3 conjurers in here. Wraith of Sorrows. Come at me, bro. It's walking away from me. Grum. Wow, that guy got like 2-shot. Jeez. Zarya the Carver. Wendigo wave. No, not Wendigo. Yeti raid. Yeti wave? I said it wrong 3 times. Alright, wave 120. Will we win, or will Stinky Ferret die first? Find out tonight at now o'clock. Blades. Oh, Fabius the Unseen Gonzar. This guy has killed me quite a few times in my early Crucible experiences. 90 tribs. I'm fine. Okay. Oh, there is your friendly reminder. If you have Amazon Prime in your household, you might have a free Twitch subscription and not even realize you have it sitting there waiting to be used, desiring to be used, needing to be used. You can click that link to find out if you got one. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Bunch of harbingers down here. Get that screen shake going. They got that rumble pack installed. Dude, I hated rumble packs. It's such a stupid feature. A controller that vibrates annoyingly. Oh, all four corners. Alright, southwest done. Oh, Ben Jahar the Colossal! Rooting me again, you swine. That was a spooky noise. Ben Jahar down. Oh, there we go. Nice, you guys have made 2 banners and an ice tower. And I'm just like rotating the 3 good buffs. I don't care much about the cooldown reduction one. I will on my Ritualist, the cooldown reduction summoner. That one will care about it. Oh my god, Flesh Warped Commanders. They're easy, but they got a lot of HP. Oh, big wave cutting across the center. Oh my gosh, the lag. This is reminding me of the last wave of They Are Billions. Locksmere Night Mage are going down. Wave 130. I've got 95 tributes. I will recast Blessing of Ulo. Alright. I heard you guys construct other things. I like it. I see what you're doing, and I like what you do. Swarm Queen racked. Hey, come back, Swarm Queen. We were having a conversation. And now you're dead because you went and you interrupted somebody else. I was an easier opponent than that guy. You should have left him alone. One mob, one mob, one mob. There we go. Oh my god, Grand Prix size of S. Upgraded my banner. Nice. Yeah, just keep your tributes from maxing out. Just spend them when they're close to capping on anything. I'll just keep rotating between the buffs that matter. Oh, we got hero wave right in the middle. I'm dead. Ether Wraith the Corrupted. Bloodthirsty Bloom. Wave 136. Making pretty good time with 3 of us. I honestly feel like it's just a matter of, will the wave of 4 Nemesis bosses at the end of this shit, will it run over one of us and ruin our day? Or will mass primal spirits prevail? Bane Garoth, you're dead. Whoa. Lunal Volgath, the Shroud of Darkness. Coming for you. Coming for that booty. Slash it. 91k Lightning Strike. Wave 140. My tributes are fine. Buffs are okay. Begin! Rotmal, there we go. Oh god, those died quickly. My Ishtok just max leveled! Congratulations, Stinky. Oh, goddess Ishtok. How I love her. Always saving us with a divine intervention. We don't need no wish gods. We got Ishtak. Mogdragon, please! That's a lot of acid puddles. Ishtak is bae. She is amazing. Anytime I'm in trouble, I'm like, Ishtak, please! Oh, right as I walked away, you get Ilgor. Having fun without me.
That skill's not ready.
High Priest Rolderothus. He did. Who's next? Elena the First Slith. Oh, you are so dead. That boss ain't nothing. Guardian of Dreeg. Looks like Sonic the Hedgehog who visited Dark Souls. Locks me a Night Mage. Big wave of bugs from the southwest. It got cleaned up very fast. Whoa. Bunch of bone Goliaths in the center. Commander Lucius! I'm gonna punch you in the teeth. Oh, wow. That actually touched my health bar. He broke through my shields. Captain, shields are down! Red alert! Suddenly, Arnold Schwarzenegger's on Star Trek. Engage. Xantaran! Oh my god, my health is moving. Okay, let's back up. Oh, the Iron Maiden is punching me in the face. That's what's happening. Come on, Wendigo Totem. Okay, we healed through it. I was like, man, Xantaran's actually giving it to me. No, Iron Maiden was breaking my kneecaps. Okay, 95. I'm gonna refresh. What is this? Empyrean's Guidance. I don't think a single time have I come over here and correctly clicked on Terralia without first clicking on the merchant. That's... Wait, what? Activate 25 Celestial Blessings. I just got a Steam achievement. Alright, here we go. Wave 150. Second to last of the groups. Obliterous. Oh, wow. These things didn't want to fight me. They just like ran out and ran past. Oh man, alright, I've got a Wendigo Totem right on my feet to try to heal me through this, because they're just going crazy right now. They had the full surround on me. Wendigos everywhere! Oogden bosses. I haven't seen y'all in a while. Get these salads out of here. Have you guys seen those little packs of like they look like Halloween candy things, but it's like dull bite-sized salads, and people were like sharing those on the internet, like give these out on Halloween, LOL. Fun-sized salads. Chupacabra. You suck. Chupacabra is like the worst nemesis boss to find in the wild outside of the Crucible, because he splits into 2 Chupacabras, and then they split into 4 Chupacabras, and you have to fight 7 Chupacabras. It's awful. All salads are fun sized. I guess that's open to interpretation. I know he doesn't, Stinky. I'm saying he's the worst one to fight in the wild. Wow, that lady had some hit points on her. Larry, oh, well, okay, we're on wave 156. That's part of the reason she had some hit points on her. Ooh, Pakla broke through my... When you see my health bar move, that means that 20,000 damage in shields were broken through. Like, if it moves at all, they broke through 20,000 damage in shields. So it's almost like once you see the red move, I'm at half health. That's one way of looking at it. That's how I choose to look at this situation. When the red moves, we're already panicking. $159. Lunalvald Goth, Steward of Darkness. Of course, Primal Spirit wears off right now.
Show me what you got.
I will show you what I got. Thank you for the biddies. Oh, we got 3 bosses here. Namadia the Screecher. Get that shit out of here. Wave 160. Who's this? Xantarin. I got Xantarin. Xantarin down. Who's next? Archmage Ellis Kagar. Oh my god, he's a shotgun mage. Don't stand right next to him. Alright. 89. Things are fine. Our buffs are fine. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final wave. Cathodian Servitors. I've never even seen that emoji. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Let's not have our first death be on Archmage Alexander. That would shame my family. Dishonor on me, dishonor on my house, dishonor on your cow. Down, Bessie. Yuvaloth. I don't even remember you from the story. Although someone told me I never did the, like, super end thing of the Barrow Home storyline, so maybe it's related to that. Albaran Rain. But where's Chocolate Rain? Drevin Cole. I'm standing in so much crap that I'm on a Wendigo totem, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god! Chargers! No, Ethereal Titans, I hate you guys. Yep, and there's my hit point bar moving. 20 mobs of charge. Do not want. Yo, I'm staring at my hit point bar right now. Finger on that potion. Okay, Wendigo totem pulled through. We didn't need to do it. Reaper of the Lost. One of the... Oh, he bolted off. He just, like, charged to the northwest. Get him! These things are so fast. Oh, Stinky Ferret's taking damage! His hit points moved! Panic! Stinky going down! This is the most music we've heard since we've started this! Oh my god! Wave 167! Shit's getting real! Oh god, there's so many animations! Kill the salad! Everybody's got their own corner to contend with right now. Oh, I'm using a potion. Holy crap. Oh my god, I have so many mobs streaming charge on me. It's like getting hazed on a football team or something. I like to imagine. I didn't make the team. We don't talk about Muckluck trying out for football. The Bone Collector. Master Flesh. Theoden Marcel. Oh god, wave 170! Oh, there's 2 Musalakis! What the shit? Hey! We did it. Let's get that loot. I didn't die, he says. How do we not have the final chest? We did the whole thing with no deaths. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's up the filter. Let's see just the blues and the purples. Dude, I got 2 blueprints for the same item. That is so troll. Okay, hold on. I guess in the future, I should open the chest one at a time and learn the blueprints before opening the next one, because I didn't know that that could even happen. Mythical Calidor's Vestments. Titan Plating. Mythical Cowl of the Paragon. And another Mythical Cowl of the Paragon. I'll throw that on the ground. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it. Blood Knight Armor. Mythical Havoc. Mythical Andoros's Amplifier. I think I already had that in my bag. Rune Binder's Spell Thrower. It's got a freaking scroll bar. Beacon of Lost Souls. +2 to Hellhound and Raised Skeletons. It has got some pet stuff. It is got some pet stuff. Mythical Purging Gaze. I don't care about that. It's like challenge too easy now. Move up to Gladiator. Yeah, we could. What is this? Mythical Blessed Cleaver of Mogdragon. Boldening. Oh, it's a 2-hander. Ah. 2-handers are against my religion. Alright. Let me put it back on this. Just to get a bunch of this stuff. Because greens can be better. Like, greens can be best in slot for many slots. So I'm just going to grab a bag full of these and glance at them. Whew! Okay. Run down here to the merchant. Show me what you got. No, no. Oh, no. No. Let's see. Don't need that. Did I get a tonic of reshaping from that, or had I been carrying that around? Do you get tonics from the Crucible? Let's see. No. Let's see, bonus to all pets. Maybe. Because that's what I'm using. So that might be an upgrade. No. You got a tonic of clarity, so I guess you can get tonics from the Crucible chest. That's so weird. What is this? Mogdragon's piece. Oh, I accidentally picked this thing up. We'll just hang on to it for now. Just got back from a 5K. Like a 5K run? That's pretty cool if so. I know that I can run on my treadmill for an hour because I can run as long as a Netflix episode of a show. Because that's what keeps me distracted from the immense amount of hatred I have for exercise. Is I bring an iPad with me and I watch TV shows. But I don't know the distance.
He's going the distance. Cha 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 cha. He's going full speed.
Alright, got that stuff saved. Alright, I don't want to start another Crucible from scratch, because we would be in here for another hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes. So, that was fun. If you guys or anyone else is on... I'm going to go back to my... I'm not ending the stream. I'm going back to my hardcore character to work on that some more. But if... Let's just make this a Saturday thing. Like, anyone who... We've done it the last 2 Saturdays. Anyone who wants to pick up with the multiplayer, just have a softcore character ready. Once... This character might be ready to buy potions if I don't die by the time next Saturday rolls around. In which case, I might be willing to do hardcore Crucible next Saturday. For now, let's continue preparing for it. You want to co-op with a scrub like me? I'll stream the hell out of it. Yes, I know you don't have to as long as you have someone who's already been in it to start at Sarok. I have not yet. Alright. Forgot to rebound those keys. Alright. Alright, we're back on the hardcore Ritualist, which I just hit level 90. This was a possibility for using this at 94. We had just found that. And anything else? Yes, we did have some other stuff. No, no, no. That's not bad, but no. Alright. Didn't die. Got close, but it didn't die. Yeah, it was kind of easy with the 3 of us smashing it. Last wave had some dicey moments. But some things that I have still never done is doing the hardcore Crucible, which is soon. We're nearly there. And I haven't beat the softcore, or I haven't beat any of the Challenger Crucible, the second one, solo. I haven't tried it since my Kabbalist. Yeah, I had Sarok, I just had not done multiplayer with those people. I didn't know what to expect, so I wanted to just kind of warm up. By doing it from 1, I had time to build up tributes that we had all the defenses and all of the buffs up. So that way the ending was a little easier. Although it was postponed and it took longer, the ending was easier by doing that. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn around if there's that many crafting components gonna come out of that rock. Alright, see if we can find this guy's sister. Maybe she's alive. Probably not. I am eager to play some Pathfinder Kingmaker tomorrow in the morning. That's not on stream, just in general. Because they patched it right before I started this stream. I was downloading a patch and I was reading the notes. And they fixed the thing that was the bug that was preventing you from making custom characters. So as soon as I get on there, I'm going to be replacing a bunch of my, I don't know a bunch, but definitely at least 1 or 2 of the pre-made characters in my party with some custom ones. Custom. Oh, I'm not using Call to Grave. Fix that. Yeah, I'm up for it on Saturdays. We can do Gladiator, or again, as long as everything goes well and I don't eat it before then, I might be looking to do the hardcore Crucible. I'm so glad that they put that star on the map, because otherwise I would never find her. Basically, if everything goes on schedule and I don't die before then, it's going to be hardcore Crucible. If I die before then, it will be the Gladiator softcore Crucible. It's probably going to be one of those 2. Custom. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's Smoke Streams. I gotta get back in the habit. Some of the keys are different. This character is smashing 6 keys every time they're off cooldown. Gotta get back in that habit. Seal of Might, there's a recipe that drops. There's a bunch of different seals. Okay, okay. I'll have to look through my recipes and see if that's one I have that I just have not been using. Alright. Let's tell that guy that we found his daughter. She's A-okay. Or not his daughter, sister? Brother? Sister wife? I don't know. Oh, darn it. I forgot the potion doesn't persist through logging out and back in. Now we got it. I drank it now. Passing out for the night. Good luck with the hardcore leveling. Be safe. Thank you, Sarok. You have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I pity the time period where they felt they had to say that. Those were hard times. Fighting off bed bugs to get a good night's rest. Darlax, the Devourer of Dreams. Gengar, use Dream Eater. Have you guys seen that comic where they're like, Gengar, use Dream Eater, and Gengar accidentally targets the enemy trainer who wants to be a Pokemon Master, and he eats his dream, and he's like, well, I guess I'll go work at Walmart. And then the trainer's like, oh god, I'm so sorry. Gengar, you fool. I meant the Pokemon. What was the requirement for buying the XP potion? Wasn't it like Ash's, the Mammoth reputation to some level? Which means this character definitely doesn't have it. Yeah, he's barely into respected. It's like, we've met. That's all the rep I've got with them. They know I exist. Revered with a Mammoth resistance. Oh boy. Shell Steel, Scourge Blade. Where are you? Waypoint. Alaxia and Alonxia. Oh, what was that? Sorry, to spike. I saw orange. My brakes hit. Ugh. Saying brakes made me think of cars. Thinking of cars made me think of we just had to drop like 80 bucks on our car, which my wife went to drive it somewhere and it just would not turn over. It turned out the battery was completely dead and destroyed. I was like, okay, I guess we're getting a new battery. Yay, unexpected expenses. There's the quest. Like, which of these buttons do I need to hit? Alright. This area is awesome because it's like 5 quests in one. Definitely get us 91, maybe get us 92. Because with the potion active, we get between like 10 and 20% of a level per quest. Yes, there's your shameless friendly reminder. If you're enjoying your time here on the stream, please hit that follow button. It lets me know that you like what I'm doing, and it will let you know when I'm online on the Twitch homepage. Makes it easy to find out. Tyrolean the Pandemonium. Ballistic plating. I don't know if that's common or not. I feel like I don't see it too much. Polished emerald. Oh, sorry, Polish emerald. We love the Polish and the emeralds. God, I'm like so hungry right now. Like the kind of hungry that Taco Bell caters to in the middle of the night. I had dinner. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm burning so many calories playing Grim Dawn. My body is like, you need sustenance. Got your answer? Congrats. I don't know if that's the best one, but that's what I'm using. I haven't got a poison gland yet, have I? I think I have. I think I still need the poison gland. Got the... Yeah, okay, the loot filter's on properly. Just making sure that the loot filter wasn't still on something weird from my time in the, Crucible. Ah, there's the poison gland. Yeah, in any case, the loot filter shouldn't affect quest items. There shouldn't be a don't show me quest items loot filter, that'd be awful. Chip claw. Brothel monstrosity. Hey, lady! Stop hitting yourself. I'm using Mark of Torment. Alright, it's about to wear off. Nice! Mythical Amaristan Pauldron. I was channeling some Australian there for a second. Nice! Chance Royce, please shrimp on the bobby. I'm out of Aussie words. Where you call your enemies friend and your friends cunts. And spiders are so big they've got health bars. The bathroom, that's the WC. Alright. We got the poison gland, we got the named manticore. Now we gotta get old Bloodbriar and Ungoliax and the guy at the fort. Those are our objectives. That is your mission if you choose to accept it. I accept. Alright. Need to keep a lookout for Bloodbriar's Den, which constantly moves around because he's a pesky little son of a gun. It's here somewhere. Also, it doesn't mark it on the map. It does not mark it on the map. So we're looking for... Oh, Rothorn. Whoa! Potion! Jesus! I had the half damage thing active and I had to use a health potion. That guy just suddenly brought pain. Ah! Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, ow, well, I'm not gonna go through 2 loading screens to pick that up. I left a mutated scales back there. Vigorous Redeemer Spalders. Mutated scales. Sanctified bones. Sanctified bones are not super common. They're not rare, but I'm happy to get that. I went to find one in my stash earlier, and I did not have a large collection of them. Nice. Claw. And now this guy's got a Chutes and Ladders slide leading down to Ungoliax's level, which has 2 exits, which do show up on the map, because he's not hiding from the IRS. Okay. That's not the entrance we came in, it just drops you in right here. Acid Spray rank 14. That's kind of like my boss killer devotion, because it lowers their poison and acid resistance, which both Primal and the fatties are doing. Dead cow. There's Ungoliax. How you doing, big boy? Mythical Blessed Cleaver of Mogdragon. We just got this in that Crucible on softcore. Oh my. Let's see. Mythical Amaristan Pauldrons. Mythical Hound's Bite. 8 physical damage, 113%. 21% attack speed to the bats. That's wild. What are the other pieces of this set? Surcoat, Cowl, and Binding Emerald of Mogdragon. Is that... I've been so hesitant to use a 2-hand... Oh, wait. No, if I was using this, my cooldown reduction would plummet, and the whole point of this build would fall apart. Okay. Unless I can get a poop ton of cooldown reduction from another source that's not either weapon, I cannot switch to that weapon. Because I would no longer be able to hardly keep out 2 Blight Fiends, much less the high uptime on the Primal Spirit. Level 91. That is 291 levels without a death.
Yeah.
Alright. For now, I'm going to continue... Oh, we're getting 1 point per level now. For now, I'm going to continue just throwing points into the big stat bar at the bottom. I can always move them if I need to. Alright, time to do... I think it's called Tyrant's Hold, the place to the east of here for the 5th quest. Wrathorn Monstrosity. Oh, that is caved in. Serrated Spike, that's a pretty common one. Chat's pretty quiet. I'm guessing people are starting to go to sleep or something. Or just lurking. Lurking. Oh, wait, there's a shrine back here. Yeah. What are my devotions at? 53, I need 2 more. Rampage relic. Let's see if we can make a spare rampage. Let's see, my bags need attention. Hang on. Oh, a good price. Is that right? Wait, what was that? No. Good though. A one-handed weapon with cooldown reduction. Oh, if it... Okay, I would love to get a one-handed weapon that's cooldown reduction and actually has good stats for me. That would be the hotness. That would be amazing. Going to bed in a bit, trying to get a better bound wraith. Gotcha. Let's see. That's a never. Stalwart Guardian. Alright. Alright, and now ramp. Oh, there's another thing that bugs me. Hold on, where did that thing go so I can show you guys this? 5% chance of 69% cooldown reduction. That last line on that item. What the hell does that mean? Is that 5% chance when I attack, I get 69% skill cooldown reduction? If so, for how long? 5% chance when I put it on that I gain 69% cooldown reduction? If so, I just need to take it off and put it back on until the thing triggers and then never take it off again? I highly doubt it's that one. 5% chance when I'm hit that I get the cooldown reduction? Again, for how long? 5% chance when I cast? There's just not enough information. I have no idea how that line of text works when I see it on an item.
Best I can with what I've got.
And it makes me angry. Rampage. Oh, I can make 30 of them. Okay.
Go on now.
I will go on now. You don't tell me what to do. Boop, right there. Oh, wow. 2 blues, too. The mythical Black Grimoire of Agnapesh. I used to use the hell out of this thing in Vanilla Grim Dawn for that 1 extra pet that it gave. Because it let you bound another devotion to that pet.
Yeah.
Whew, feeling that tug. I guess you have 5% chance on cast that that spell has reduced cooldown, at least the way it worked for a friend. You know, I hadn't even considered that possibility. But you agree, right? It's kind of vague. Like, they could add a few more words to that. Crate, please. Whoa, these guys are red to me. What's up, level 95 Grobles? From my quick search, that's how it works. The way that Rockin said it. Got the stinky seal of approval on that hypothesis. I started to say on that hypothermia, and I was like, that's not the word I'm looking for. Hypothesis. His hypothermia is correct. Oh, thank you. Target oh, back up. Let's use the defenses. Oh, something just healed this guy. What the poop? Was it you? No. There we go. Okay, I think we got the healer. There's a dock in this cave. I don't think I've ever noticed the water. Good job paying attention, Muckluck. Rougarou the Houndmaster. I notice you are distinctly lacking hounds, sir. Died to his own meteors because I was standing in them linked to him. Got my seal of approval on hypothermia. It is a thing. I googled it. Stinky Satan. I'm imagining like a little skunk with the like cartoon stink lines up in the air above it, and it's just like, and a little round seal stamped in wax. Ow! Oh, we are still on multiplayer mode. I can't pause the game. I was trying to there frantically. Oh my gosh, I can't pause the game and I'm in hardcore. What have we done? I got to remember to change that back. Yo, when I was stuck right there in that door, I was hitting spacebar repeatedly and I'm like, why won't it pause? Why won't it pause? Why won't it pause? I need to evaluate the situation. My goodness. If he's got reflective, and I'm reflecting 50% damage to him, do we just make like an infinite loop? Because that would be most unfortunate. Like, I reflect him and then just blow my own head off because we infinitely looped. Oh, the blacksmith guy. I forgot about him. He can make purples, right? Up to level 75. Yeah, and I want level 94 stuff, so we're not gonna do that. I'm a ferret, not a skunk. Do you need to get a picture? Honestly, I was so used to calling you Stinky, I had forgotten what the second word was. My bad. If you ever make an alternate account, Stinky Ferret, it should be pleasantly smelling skunk. This place is keeping me on my toes. Metal strongbox. Oops, wrong button. Didn't need to do that one. Grandpa says he had an aunt that had a pet skunk. So I know a guy who knows a grandpa who had an aunt who had a pet skunk. That doesn't sound like a story. Ouch, this guy's hurt. Did she do that? I know there's some procedure they can do for skunks that removes the, like, the stinky gland or something. I mean, most people really frown on the procedure. It's kind of like declawing a cat. I mean, but if they had a pet skunk, was it de-stinkied? It wasn't stinky. Its stink gland was removed. Got it.
You're a monster.
It was constantly trying to blast you guys to get away, and you would never let it go. This guy's trying to get me. Look at this. He's just like jogging in place. I'm like, you can stay right there behind these fatties. You are fine right where you are. Hold that pose. What have we got in here? Oh, another purple? Alright. We got 5 quests to turn in. Let's see what happens. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Here's the venom. I've killed Bloodbriar. I killed Megara. I killed the Gloomweaver. I killed the Global Tyrant. We got 92 and 20%. Okay. What purples did we get? Mythical Frost Dread Cuirass. Frost Dread Presence. Infusing your weapons with life. Is extended to nearby allies. This gives me and all my pets a lot of cold damage and frost damage and up to 3,400 cold retaliation. You guys remember that sword I've got that's gives all your pets cold damage? I wonder if those could go together. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm thinking about before I wrap this up. I wonder if that could be a build. So there's this. Mythical Bane of the Winter King. Plus a Shaman, plus 2 to Nightblade skills. Heart of the Winter King. Bonus to all pets. Cold damage, 250% more cold damage. 50% of your physical damage is converted to cold damage. Armor, offense, cold resistance, reduced freeze duration. And then this thing, plus 75% to cold damage, frostburn damage, 50% more duration, 3,400 cold retal, 20% chance of 2 seconds freeze retal. So like you hit one of the pets, there's a 20% chance you get frozen? So that, interesting. Put those two side by side, they can be friends. Yeah. Let's see. Mythical Trozen's Mantle. What else? Voidwalker Footprints. Mythical Grimoire of Agnapesh. Just having an additional pet is neat. Because you can put another devotion on it. Alright. Let us... We're 92, so the next time play Grim Dawn should definitely get 94 and unlock... Well, unless I die. Hit 94 and unlock those big bad epic items. Oh, shoot, I missed this one. Oh. Is that... Oh, I don't know if that's an upgrade. +1 to all skills in Shaman boosts all my auras, which is huge. It also has Pierce and Bleed Resist and Max Bleed Resist. And I would lose +1 to Necro and some pet stats. That will require some more thought. Get rid of that stuff. No, 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 no. And finally, no, no, no. Alright. Good stash. I do, that's why I'm here. How did you ever guess? Okay, and I need to sell some health potions. Look at my health potions. Okay. And just do that for now. So many health pots. Okay. Alright. We went from 85 to 92, and on softcore, we once again beat the entire Challenger Mode Crucible with viewers, which was fun. If all goes as planned and I don't eat the dust and have my first hardcore death, I still haven't had my first hardcore death. As long as I don't eat my first hardcore death by next Saturday, I will do a hardcore Crucible next Saturday. Or I will attempt the softcore Gladiator Crucible if this character somehow dies. Hope that doesn't happen. Once again, thank you all for joining me. This is way more fun when I have people to talk to. I appreciate it. If you are new here, I stream every night at minimum from 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time, often more than that. If you want to know when I'm online, hit that follow button. It'll let you know, and it helps my channel grow, lets me know that you like what I'm doing here. I am going to raid somebody else that's doing Grim Dawn, so if you choose to stick around for another 60 seconds, we'll raid another streamer, make their night hopefully, and you get to keep watching more Grim Dawn if you're staying up late. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, and peace out.